Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in and I appreciate you guys taking time into my YouTube channel. I'm back again with another video. So this is gonna be my very first video for 2021. I think I haven't been doing video for the past 2.5 months, so yeah, it's been a while. So I'm actually shooting this video on a different setup. I'm using a phone to shoot this, disclaimer, so I'm sure you'll be hearing some echo. I don't have the cameras and stuff back here with me since I've been away for a long time, but let's see how this one comes out. So today we're going to be looking at the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is the device that I have here with me. So actually I've already opened this. I'm sure some of you have seen it on my status on my Insta already. So I've been using this phone for about 3 weeks now. So I thought, like, you know what, those who wanted to know and find out how about this phone, I'm just going to give you this one. So this will include everything: impressions, review, all in one video. Try not to make this video longer, so I'm just gonna keep it very short because there isn't nothing much. But basically, starting from the box itself, you can see that the box is small, or it is rather shrinked, though this is for the 12 Pro Max, so it's basically a bigger phone, but it is shrinked simply because some of the components or the items that you used to get with the phone, they are no longer there. So we're talking about the earphones, we're talking about the charging brick. So you only get the phone, the SIM card tool, and the charging cable, and then the rest is the stickers, and that's it. So the phone itself is already out. Here is the phone here. So mine is gold in color, so we'll get into it, but let me just show you the remaining contents that you actually finding on the packaging. So I've already opened it, like I said. So this is just one thing for the SIM card, and then here, SIM ejector tool. I've already removed the stickers, and then the cable. So the cable that you find in here, it's no longer a USB-A, it's a USB Type-C to Lightning connector. Yes, the phone still uses Lightning connector. So basically you're gonna have to buy in a different power brick if you were using a normal USB-A. So you're gonna have to change that and getting a different one. Or else if you have a MacBook like myself, you are lucky because it has a Type-C Thunderbolt that you can charge from. So something to note when you're buying this phone, you're not gonna get your headphones, you're not gonna get in your charging brick. You have to be aware of that before you buy the phone, and that's it. You basically get all of these things with the iPhone. So there's no more charger in here. Sorry for those who don't have Type-C and they want the iPhone 12, so you're gonna have to buy that separate. Let's look at the phone itself. So here is the iPhone 12 Pro Max in its glory, and the new design, well, in terms of how it looks and feel, the new flat edges, which means I can actually put this phone like this and it stands on the flat surface or on the side, depending, but that's basically doesn't serve much of a purpose. It's actually great when you're doing like a product photography of a phone like this one. So like I said, mine comes in gold, and let's look around. There's actually nothing much that has changed apart from the edges that are now flat enough for you to put the phone straight up. So basically that's it. The mute button still in the same position, the volume up and the volume down still in the same position, and then going down to the bottom, we still know that the iPhone no longer comes with the headphone jack. You only get your Lightning connector for charging the phone, as well as transferring data, and then you got your stereo speakers and the microphones. So looking at this side, basically this is where you only find in the power button. So on the previous iPhones, you basically used to put in your SIM card on this side, and now it is actually moving to the other side, which is down here. So the SIM card comes in here. This is because here this iPhone supports 5G, so the 5G antenna resides where the SIM card used to be. So they've actually moved it to the other side. So let's look at the back. So the material that's actually made this phone now, it's actually different from what we used to get on the previous iPhone 11, iPhone 10, iPhone 10R. This has it's kind of like carbon fiberish, but this is because Apple said they have ceramic shield that have added around the device, even on the front display panel, which is we're going to look into in a bit. But at the moment, let's look at the camera. So this phone comes in with the 12 megapixel cameras. So all the cameras on the iPhone, they're all 12 megapixel, and Apple has been able to do so much great with the only 12 megapixel cameras. So now you know that the megapixels don't actually really much. There's a lot that goes into the technology that makes in the camera lenses themselves. So it's basically the tree. We all know that it's a wide lens, ultra wide, and the telephoto, and then this also comes in with the LiDAR sensor, as well as a microphone and the flashlight. So yeah, that's basically it with the camera. I think I'm gonna take 2-3 photos and then you will see how they look. And then let's look into, so this one in particular, internal specification, it has 128 gig internal storage as well as 6 gig RAM. So basically that's it. And now I've just updated it to iOS 14.4. That's what it is running. So still fresh. I haven't actually done much on it, so it's still new. So let's look at the display. So the display is actually big. I've actually never used like a Pro Max iPhone before. The ones that I had were just like review units, which I've returned back. But this is one of the big phones that I've ever used in my entire life. And I must say the screen is amazing. The response of this phone is very, very slick. I like it, especially when I'm watching the video now. I think I can take advantage of watching full movies using this iPhone as opposed to having to go to the TV. This is actually very great. And this is a 6.7 inch screen, which is supported by a 3687 milliamp battery, which is less than the iPhone 11 Pro Max in terms of the capacity of the battery. It's not that much, so I guess that means it might not last long. So my experience with the battery, well, like I said, I haven't done much on it, so it hasn't been that bad considering what I've been doing with it. So I can go the whole day, so that hasn't actually made much of a difference to me. So I'm not sure if there's something that I actually need to do. Maybe we must do a real day in life with iPhone 12 Pro Max to see if we can actually last the whole day. So yeah, so basically that's it about the iPhone. And if there's anything that you want to know, hit me on the comment section below. We're gonna discuss it there. And if there's anything else you want to ask, you can DM me on Instagram and we can have that chat. So that's just been it with the iPhone. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.